What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out the HOBBYTIGER H301S, the Ranger. It is a remote tilt adjustable 120 degree field of view 720p Wi-Fi FPV camera, GPS RC quadcopter ready to fly. So let's open up the box and check it out. Alright, so here is the quadcopter looking pretty nice, all in black, and it comes out of the box fully assembled, ready to fly. All you got to do is charge up the battery and you are good to go. So we got the camera here already attached, as well as the landing legs. And as you saw on the unboxing, we do get an extra pair of landing legs as well. So we got the 720p 120 degree field of view Wi-Fi FPV camera, remote tilt adjustable from 0 degrees to 75 degrees, which is really nice. And you are able to remove it via this little clip here. Just push it down and the camera is ready to slide right out. And there are some wire harnesses that you need to install or take out if you want to remove the camera and fly this thing without any camera attached to it. And when you want to put it back, just slide it right in. It does come with a 4 GB micro SD card already in the DVR, so you are able to take photos and videos and record them directly into the micro SD card, as well as the Wi-Fi phone app. So there's the battery bay in the back, and let's go ahead and install the battery here. And this is the battery. It is a 3.7 volt 1000 milliamp size battery, and it has a micro USB charge port. So you can use any of your existing micro USB to USB charge cable to charge this battery up. And there is a power on and off push button, as well as 4 LED light indicators to show you what the level of the battery charge is. So when you plug it in, all of these lights will start blinking as they are getting charged, and when it's fully charged, it will go solid blue. And here is the connecting pin. So match up the connecting pin with the inside pin of the quadcopter on the top. So just slide it in, click it into place, and when you are ready to go, just push the button and the quadcopter will power on. All right. So that is just about it on the quadcopter. We don't have any optical flow sensor. We got some LED lights on each of the motor pods, and mind you, this is a brushed quadcopter. It has the brushed motors on here, the 1020 brushed motors, but it is powerful enough to get you going here. It is a beginner quadcopter, so a beginner quadcopter shouldn't be too powerful and have brushless motors. And if you want to fly this thing indoors, you are able to also fly this thing indoors as well. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the remote control. Well, one more thing before we check out the remote control. Let's go ahead and see how heavy this thing is, because it is fairly light. And I do believe you do not need to get it registered with the FAA. So let's go ahead and check it out here. All right. And that is including the battery. And it comes at 195 grams. And I do believe that's lower than half a pound. So you do not need a FAA registration to fly this quadcopter. All right, so here is the remote control, and as you saw on the unboxing, I did highlight that it does have a micro USB charge port. So it does have a built-in battery as well. I'm not sure what size the battery is. It does not disclose that information. And here is the phone clip, and I did push it in. All you got to do is just line it up, click it into place, and you are able to tilt adjust the angle of your phone, but it is not very strong. So you need to get a Phillips head screwdriver and tighten it up to the angle that you desire. And it is spring loaded. It will fit my iPhone 6 Plus without a case. So taking a look at the buttons here, on the left, we do have an arrow up and an arrow down for the camera tilt angle. So if you want to raise the angle of your camera, tilt it up, and use this button on the bottom to tilt it down to 75 degrees. On the right, on the top, we have a follow me button, and on the bottom we have the photo and the video button. Short press it to take a photo, long press it to take a video. Now down pressing on the throttle is to change the speeds, and it does have speed indicators here, speed 1, 2, and 3, and it does light up. Now that is a short press. And if you want to trim your quadcopter, you can long press the throttle stick and do the direction of the trim that you want with the pitch and roll stick. Now, you need to turn off GPS in order to trim the quadcopter, because when you do have GPS, it does have GPS position hold, so you do not need any trimming. So, turning off the GPS, long pressing on the pitch and roll stick will turn off the GPS. Here is the return to home button, and here is the 1 kilo takeoff and 1 kilo land. And long pressing of it is the emergency stop. Now both sticks to the top and out will calibrate the gyros of this quadcopter, and both sticks to the top and in will initiate the compass calibration on this quadcopter. All right, here we go with the demo flight of the HOBBYTIGER H301S. Everything is ready to go. Got the micro SD card inserted, as well as the battery is already inserted into the battery bay. All you got to do is power it up and push this little power on and off button. So let's go and check it out. Short press it, and I got full battery power here. And we got red LEDs in the rear, and we have red LEDs in the front as well at the moment. So let's go ahead and power on the transmitter. Up and down on the throttle will finalize the binding process, and the camera just moved as well. Now let's take a look here. We got clear LED lights in the front now and blue LED lights in the rear, and they are solid at the moment. So what we need to do is we need to calibrate the gyros, and we need to calibrate the compass as well, because this is a GPS quadcopter. But first, what we want to do is turn on the Wi-Fi phone app. Let's go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi network of this quadcopter, and it is automatically connected from a previous connection. It is the HOBBYTIGER Wi-Fi network. Okay, and here is the app. Powering up the app, checking the device, and let's go directly into the controls here. Takes a little while, and we got Wi-Fi FPV. Nice. Yeah, 120 degree field of view. Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent video feed here. Not bad at all. There's a tiny bit of a lag here, but as soon as we start flying, it should be all right, hopefully. Now, what we want to do is calibrate the gyros and calibrate the compass. So let me go ahead and start my screen record so you can see what's going on the phone app here. Now, it says ready to fly, but I haven't done anything yet. So let's go and check it out. Both sticks to the top and out will calibrate the gyros, and it is doing so right now. And it has calibrated the gyros. Both sticks to the top and in will initiate the compass calibration. Okay, so what we need to do is rotate it horizontally until the rear lights go solid and the front lights are still blinking. So what you want to do is nose down and rotate it until the front lights go solid, and it has done so at the moment. Both front and the rear lights are solid, and as you can see, we got clear and red lights in the front, and we got blue and red lights in the rear as well. All right, so we are done calibration. So all we got to do now is wait until it acquires all of the GPS, and it has done so by saying ready to fly on the phone app. But first, let's go ahead and check out the photo feature here, and we got all kinds of icons that appear, and we have the photo icon. There you go, took in a photo there. Let's see if it works with the hard remote, and it works with the hard remote as well. So you are able to take photos and videos using the hard remote without turning on the Wi-Fi phone app. But what I'm going to do is use the iPad to take some photos right now of my surroundings. There you go. Beautiful day today. Nice. And the sun has a solar eclipse. Check that out. Slight bit of a lag there. All right. Making my rounds, and I think I already got the landing pad. Take a photo of the table and another final photo directly in the front. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the video record icon to start recording a video, and we're going to check out the core functions of this quadcopter. We got 8 minutes of flight time. Unfortunately, we only have one battery to test this quadcopter out. So what we are going to do is test out the 1 key to take off and land, return to home, fail-safe return to home, and low voltage return to home, and stuff like that, the core functions. So let's go and check it out. I'm going to leave my iPad on this table here. All right, so here we go. We're going to go and check out the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land here. So let's go and check that out. Hitting the button. Automatic takeoff. And rises to an altitude and hovers. Nice. So the GPS is on at the moment, so it is fighting the wind and holding its position. So that is just awesome. Lowering it down just a little bit to get it angry, and let's see if it goes back to its original position that it was holding. And there you go. That is GPS quadcopter for you. Very nice. We are in speed number 2. I'm going to go down to speed number 1, and let's go and check this thing out with speed number 1. Yeah, very mild flyer in speed number 1. Probably the best speed you want to put it in to take some aerial videos here. So that is speed number 1. And we are in speed number 2. It's only a single beep, but we are able to see that it is in speed number 2 on the remote controls lighting display. Okay, that is speed number 2. Pretty decent, very smooth. Speed number 3. Got a little bit more pitch. Oh, it's a nice flyer. Check it out. Smooth. Nice and smooth turns. No interruptions so far or interference. All right, not bad. Camera down. Hello. And camera up. Nice. Okay, 1 key to land. Oh, it's coming down, and I am able to redirect its path of descent, and I want to land it on my landing pad here. Oh, missed the landing pad by a little bit. And check it out, it's even stuck that landing even though I was moving it around. Alright, so I'm going to place it in the middle of the landing pad. Now, it will record this as the new home point. So when I do the return to home, it will come back and land in this spot. So let's go and check that out. 1 key to take off one more time. It doesn't have any stick sequence to arm the motors manually to take off. So you're going to have to press that 1 key to take off. Okay, that's right about there. Now let's go ahead and hit this return to home. Okay, it comes directly back really quick, and there's some beeping going on the remote control, and it hovers right above the takeoff spot, its home point, and it is descending by itself, and it kind of slows down a little bit. Let's see where it lands. Oh, not bad. Very close to the middle of the landing pad. And does the motor shut off? Yes, it does. Very nice. All right, continues to beep. Let me hit that button again to exit return to home. Very nice. Function is right on. Let's go ahead and check it out one more time. Arming it and taking off. It rises up and hovers and then slowly goes up in altitude. Let's check out the fail-safe. There's a couple of airplanes flying over there. All right, so what I want to do is turn off the remote control, simulating loss of connection. Okay, remote control is turned off completely. So let's see what it does. Yeah, it's coming back and really quick as well. Make a beeline back to its home point, and it is coming down, and I see that the lights are blinking as well. All right, fail-safe return to home works just fine, and look at that, it came back and landed right on the money too, just about in the center of the landing pad. Let me see if I can reconnect here. Do I have to up and down on the throttle? Yes. Let's see. Yep, I have reconnected. All right, so let's simulate what happens when it goes into fail-safe return to home and it starts to come back and reconnects with the transmitter. And to simulate that, I'm going to turn on the transmitter while it's coming back. All right, that's a good distance there. So let's go ahead and turn off the remote control. It's going to come back. I'm going to hit the remote control, up and down on the throttle, and I should have regained control of it. Yes, it's not descending anymore because now I have regained control. Okay, so once it comes back to vicinity where it's going to reconnect with your transmitter, it will automatically connect, and all you got to do is up and down on the throttle stick. All right, so far everything is working. Very nice. All right, let's see if we can do some Wi-Fi FPV here. All right, here we go. We are in speed number 2. I guess by default it goes into speed number 2. I'm going to go to speed number 1 and check it out so we don't have too much pitch angle here. Okay. Okay, it is bobbing up and down here. Why is it doing that? Okay, let me go into the settings. Yep, I have turned off the beginner mode and I am able to go the distance, but looks like the battery level is pretty low and it won't allow me to go beyond 100 feet. See, there you go. There's a geofencing already. Yeah, so battery life is not good on this quadcopter, guys. So 8 minutes is all you got. And I was able to demonstrate the return to home functions and the 1 key to take off and 1 key to land. So you are able to land at this point. So this will be like the first phase of low voltage return to home kicking in. So you are not able to go beyond the 100 feet. It has a geofencing. So you can either land right now or you can fly around. And once the battery comes to a lower percentile, I'm not sure how many percentile, but it will come back and land itself on the home point, so the takeoff spot. So we're going to go and cruise around and check it out. Here, I won't go too far, and I'll see if I can do some FPV here. There's a little bit of a frozen frame. It's pretty nice, actually. There I am. It's got enough pitch and good controls with FPV. Not bad at all. Okay, let me stop right there and then I'm gonna go ahead and see what it is doing. Oh, okay, so it has decided to land itself, and this will be the phase 2 of the low voltage return to home. So we know that it will come back and land itself on the takeoff spot. All right, so there you go, guys, the H301S. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.